I thought Moojie Littleman should have been so much better than it actually was, because it had so many good points. It had really interesting starting ideas. The beginning and the end sequence were done really, really well. There weren't any typos, which in an indie release can be a bit of a rarity. The character of Moojie as well, not being 20 something and perfect and off out looking for adventure. He's trying to find something very simple. He's trying to find a place where he actually just belongs. He's not going anywhere. And as well, I liked the undermoral of forgiveness that the author interjects, because it's quite rare now. Usually it's morals of bravery and being true to yourself. And that's all fine, but this was really quite refreshing. And yet, for some reason, I still find myself really cold towards the book. I think there are a few reasons for this. The first one is probably the length of the book. It's not like it's Game of Thrones kind of length. It's about 300 pages, but not a lot actually happens in that time. As I've mentioned already, the beginning and the end were really good, but I felt the pieces in between, the small episodic bits, a lot of them were repetitive in terms of what they were trying to iterate, or they didn't lead the narrative anywhere. I didn't really feel like I understood the character of Moojie either. Like I've mentioned already that the book is quite long, but very few of those words actually go into describing why people are doing things or how they feel about things. It's all about description and the colour of the sky, and it was all very pretty, but I had no empathy for anyone because I didn't understand what was going on inside their heads. And like this wasn't bad enough, about halfway through he got a crush on this girl from the clan he's trying to join, and he touches her constantly, even though it makes her really uncomfortable. Like there was a moment where he stroked her hair and she shies away, and he touches her on the arm and she moves away from him. And I'm just there like, mate, I'm already having trouble connecting with you, and you're turning yourself into that guy. And I think the final problem is probably the lack of measure in the world lore. Obviously, it's realistic magic, which is quite hard to pin down anyway. But there was a scene at the beginning where Moojie terrorizes the nuns that take him in by making objects fly around the room, and that's no problem. Then a few chapters later, someone flips their lid about his abnormalities because he heals a seagull's wing. I have absolutely no concept of where the line is, and I can't be surprised when things happen because for all I know, that's perfectly normal. So while I can't call this a bad book, if a little mature for the 12-year-olds that it's supposedly aimed at, I'm not going to be reading it again anytime soon, and I'm not going to recommend it to you. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and you can follow me by clicking on the video links.